All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Fish and Chips. Guys, I have a special guest with us today. I got none other than Joe in the house. What's going on, Joe?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Doing good, man. Blessed to be here right now.
Man, tell us, is this your first podcast or what's going on?
Yeah, man. The first podcast, many more to come.
So tell me, how's college life, man? Well, first of all, tell them who you are, how old you are, and we'll go from there.
All right, so my name is Josiah. For all y'all who don't know, I'm 20, and I go to the College of University of North Texas, and I'm an IT major. So it's pretty stressful right now, but it's life. So I'm learning to get through it, go above all the obstacles and everything like that. So I'm just really focused on getting out of there, really.
All right, so you just started
college? I started 2 years ago. So right now I'm a sophomore.
So how do you like UNT so far?
It's pretty chill. It's a lot of things to do there. Actually, it's like it's so diverse. So it's like you're never gonna go a day without finding something to do. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's like wherever you go, there's always something going on. Like you may be at the park and you may see like a bunch of Chinese things going on like that, like stuff like Chinese New Year and stuff like that. Like they be having all the stuff like that, like different traditions and all this stuff like that. All this stuff be going on.
So tell people, maybe they don't know where UNT's at. Like where is this located?
So UNT is at the top of the map. So it's up there, kind of like close to Oklahoma and whatnot. So it's at the top of Texas, North Texas.
It's in Denton, right?
Yeah, it's in Denton.
Gotcha. So what do you like to do like during your days? In college. You kind of explain that a little bit.
So I say on an average day, I'll probably wake up, go to classes, and I'll probably go to the rec, go hoop, work out, lift weights and all this stuff like that. And probably after that, I'll go home, chill, get on the game. I might have to go to work or whatnot, but most of the time I'm either gonna be playing a game or at work.
Gotcha. Now, do you live in a dorm or do you live by yourself or what's going on?
See, I live in an apartment, so I got 3 other roommates. So.
Wow. How you like that? Have you ever lived with roommates? How was like the dorm life in UNT or?
See, now my first year at UNT, the dorm life was horrible.
Why?
It was horrible. Like I literally lived in a jail cell.
A jail cell?
A jail cell.
Man, why? Was it small or something?
Yeah, like it's super small. It's like I was in a box. That's how I felt.
Man,
I couldn't escape.
So now you in an apartment? Or,
yeah, I'm in an apartment now. Yeah.
Gotcha. So you got more space. You got your own place.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the dorm was pretty much you and somebody else.
Yeah.
In that dorm.
And it's like the way it was set up. It was like every time you woke up, it's like you just clashing in somebody else's space. So it's like that's not something you really want to do every morning or
yeah. I'm just trying to picture this. So I'm pretty sure it's like you said, a box, like a little studio room with 2 different people, 2 different bunk beds, doing your own thing. What about bathroom situations? Do you have your own bathroom or you're sharing this with somebody else as well?
So last year, the bathroom situation was horrible. So mind you, in college, if you've been to college, you know how this goes. So when you have a roommate, you have suite mates too.
Huh?
So basically, it's 4 people sharing one restroom.
4 people.
4 people sharing one restroom. So
now, is it all guys or mixed?
Yeah. It's all guys. But you know how sometimes guys can be. So it's kind of depending on what kind of guy you get, it can sometimes be messy or you never really know for real. So that situation last year, it was horrible. It sucked. But like now this year, since I'm in an apartment, I kind of got like my own free room, and so it's like I can have my own stuff in my own bathroom, and not have to worry about nobody stealing or doing anything like that. So
gotcha.
It's a better lifestyle being inside an apartment rather than being in a dorm.
Yeah, most definitely. I definitely like my own space as well. So that's pretty dope. Well, as far as like your day to day, like what do you like? Like what do your classes look like, or what's your schedule look like? During the day or during the week.
So basically, the way my classes are set up, I only have classes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay.
So I'll go to class from like 9 to 9:50, and then I have another class around like 1 to 1:50.
Yeah.
And so I just repeat those same 2 classes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I only go to 2 classes.
Like, oh wow! So you got a lot of free time.
Yeah.
So what do you do in your free time besides school?
So in my free time, I really like to be on the game a lot.
Skip. But when does this game get good?
So like I'll go home, I'll be on like 2K, Call of Duty, or like Fortnite, stuff like that. Like But if I'm not on the game or if I don't have work, then I'll probably like most likely I'll be at the rec, like lifting weights or playing basketball, hooping with my friends, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. What about like any sports? Do you play any sports?
I played football in high school, but
not in college.
Nah, not in college.
Why? What? I mean, are the guys bigger or something or what?
Nah. I mean, nah. Like, okay, so like, I could have went to college for football, but the thing is, college football, that's not really what I wanted to do. So it's like,
okay.
I had to kind of like switch up my lanes and find something I really wanted to do. That's because you know, like nowadays, most football players that in my position, because I play defensive tackle, so most players in my position they're kind of taller.
Yeah.
So it's like me being at the height I am right now, because I'm only 6'1" right now. So me being at the height I am right now, so it's like I know I'm not finna grow no 5 more inches like just miraculously before.
I mean,
yeah,
you still can.
Don't get me wrong, it can happen. But like right now, like as me being a sophomore in college, I'm still 6'1", so it's not like I'm not finna. Don't get me wrong, I can do it. I can go out, you know what I'm saying? I can outwork everybody.
Hey, just working hard so I can please you.
It ain't nothing hard. You know what I'm saying? Hard over height. It's always like that. But it's like.
Yeah, because I think like what Dallas got a running back, right?
Yeah.
Isn't he like he's like 5?
Yeah, Deuce Vaughn.
Yeah.
Deuce Vaughn. Yeah, he's like 5'6", something like that.
That's like my height. So I feel like I can make it to that.
That's right.
He's quick though. He's quick.
Yeah, he is quick though. But like you said, it's just like putting that hard work into it.
Facts.
I think size and all that stuff don't really matter as long as you put in that work and all that
facts.
stuff.
Yeah,
but that's cool. I mean, what about dating life? How's dating life in college, man? Tell me, man.
Man,
I know. Now I've been out of college for a minute, so I don't know. Things has changed, especially with the pandemic and all that stuff. But I mean, in 2023, tell me, I'm like, everybody wants to know, man. What's the dating life in college, man? Is
dating in college? That's not the move.
No.
That's not.
If your girl is at college right now, that's not your girl.
It's not.
That's not your girl,
especially
man.
if she at a HBCU. She's most definitely not your girl. If your girl goes to Prairie View, she's not your girl.
Man,
it is what it is.
So what you gotta do for it to be your girl?
Hey man, these girls they pick and choose what they want. So it's like,
dang. So
you can do all you want to, but at the end of the day, it's their choice, not yours. So
got you, man. This is it's crazy in 2023 as far as relationship goes, man.
Hey, look.
So do you feel like it's getting harder now as far as dating period or relationships period?
I feel like I feel like nowadays like relationships are really based around like how much like popularity and like how much money you have, really, honestly, and like
I've heard that,
like I feel as if like if a girl were to see you and you know what I'm saying, you driving let's say a Hellcat or something like that, they oh, he got a Hellcat, this and that, let me go see what he talking about. But like, for instance, if you see somebody driving like a Pontiac or something, you're not finna see no girl walking to no dude, driving a Pontiac. That's what I'm saying.
In a long time.
Like a Pontiac, bro. That's my dad had a Pontiac. I'm 20. I'm 20. My dad had a Pontiac when he was my age.
I don't think they make Pontiacs anymore.
My point exactly.
I haven't seen one in a long time, but man, that's crazy. But I mean, so right now, it's like around Christmas break. I mean, how did your schedule or how does school look like now going into this Christmas break?
So really around this time like now, it's really like just finals and exams and stuff like that. Honestly, it's like it's really getting down to crunch time for the end of the semester, and everybody just ready to get up out of there for real. So it's like everybody really rushing to get all this stuff out the way and just go back home to their family, stuff like that.
Gotcha. I mean, but tell me more as far as what else are you doing? As far as life besides school.
Oh, so besides school, I really just be working a lot. So it's like I just like making money.
All right, Joe. Well, let's tell me, man, what type of what type of music do you listen to nowadays?
Okay, so me personally, I like listening to everything. Like back then, I'd probably say I was kind of like stuck on like certain rappers, but now that me growing up and going to college, and I got an ear to listen for other people's sounds. Yeah. Like so, I'll listen probably from like. I'll listen to like some Travis Scott, some Migos, Quavo, Lil Baby, Adele. Like,
Adele.
Who don't love Adele?
has she put out anything lately? I think I haven't heard of it.
I haven't heard of it. I haven't heard from Adele.
No, that's the, you know. But again, I mean, she gives you like timeless music, so you can keep listening to that. I think from her last album, like 2 or 3 years ago, it still be on fire.
I know me personally, I'm still on Hello. That's what I'm on. So it's like, hey,
it's me.
I was wondering. Nah, see, we ain't gonna do all that, right?
So what do you got plans for your Christmas break?
Christmas break. So I'm a work for a little bit. I'm gonna go back home to my family, my mom, see my brother, all that stuff like that. And
they all stay in Texas?
Yeah. My brother stays in Houston, and my mom, she stays in a small city called Waco. It's somewhere in between Dallas and Austin. So it's if you heard the Chip and Joanna games, then you know what I'm talking about. So
yeah, we all heard about Chip and Joanna, especially in Waco. So so tell me, I mean, like, so how's Waco grown from that?
Man, I feel like Chip and Joanna, they've caused like a lot of stuff to go on, like good and bad. Like I say, prices on a lot of things downtown are really high upscale.
Yeah.
And
well, maybe I guess you can tell people as far as, because maybe they don't know where Waco is at. So tell them like a little bit about, where Waco is at, and what maybe like the population.
So like I said, Waco is kind of in between Austin and Dallas. It's a small, very, very, very small little city. You can't really miss it once you pass through it. But I say the general population of Waco is probably like close to like 100,000 maybe.
Okay.
Give or take.
Okay.
But it's like down there that Waco's not really a place for you to stay long term, if that makes sense. So it's like.
So for someone young, it's not.
Yeah. Like
so it's kind of like what we say, like more for like family oriented people that just want to just like retire and relax and live, and that's mostly what you kind of see like in Waco. You kind of see more of like the elderly couples and stuff like that, because Waco is like it's like a place where you really can't retire in. So what I mean, so there's any entertainment in Waco?
I mean, you got little places like you got like the movie theaters, a skating rink, Main Event. I mean, like that's really
it. So what about nightlife?
Nightlife, okay. So nightlife, you have a couple clubs here.
Do they have? Yeah, they do have.
Yeah, so it's I say it's probably a couple probably like 5 or 6 good clubs down there.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, but like in the other time, like. Other people, they'll like to go downtown, ride scooters, and like do small stuff like that. So
what do you see yourself doing after you finish school?
So after I finish school, I'm thinking about moving towards Dallas, and I really want to start up a business and start my own clothing brand, and just take everything from there.
That's pretty good, man. All right, Joy, let me ask you this question: in 2023, the way relationships go. Mm-hmm. Would you rather have love or money?
Tough day.
Most people will pick money, and I feel like most people will pick love. But
so it's 50-50.
It'll be 50-50, but me personally, I feel like you can have all the money in the world, and your inside, your true self, you still just want to be with that right person or whatever, whatnot. So it's like, me personally, I'd rather have love.
My nigga.
I feel like in the sense that money can't buy money, it can buy everything, but it can't buy everything like inside.
Like as far as happiness.
Yeah, like as far as happiness, like.
Yeah, it definitely be paying them bills though, I tell you that.
Yeah, true facts.
Yeah.
I know it's like you see a lot of these rappers nowadays, they have all the money in the world, but it's like they don't have that completeness, like just like Kodak Black.
Yeah.
For him, in instance. He has all the money in the world that he has, but it's like you can already tell when he doing a lot of drugs and stuff like that. And you can tell stuff's wrong with him, like and it's like,
I mean, I think also it depends on your your influences and the people around you as well.
Yeah, so I mean, that plays a big part into it too. So I just feel like if you know somebody loves you and you love somebody back, it's like you'll have that foreverness with each other. So it's like you won't ever feel out of place, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I feel like I would rather have love rather than money, because money comes and goes, but it'll always be hard to find somebody that.
But can you say love comes and goes as well?
I mean, yeah.
Because again, like Only because, like, say for example, you get in a relationship and you guys been together for, you know, a couple years.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily mean it's gonna last forever.
Gotcha.
True. I mean, but like, I feel like if you really do love somebody, and you know, say for the situation it doesn't end up the best, I feel like that person that you really love that most will forever stick with you. Like, you know, whatever it is, like if y'all together or not.
Yeah.
Like, love doesn't have to always be about being in a relationship with somebody, you know? Like,
True.
I can love somebody like to the fullest, and it can be a point to where I don't love like the actions that they're doing.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna let the actions overrule my love for that person, because at the end of the day, I love that person for them, not for what they doing.
And I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
So
that's deep, man.
Yeah. So
where'd you get all this deepness from?
wisdom, man. It's wisdom.
Yeah. Like, would you say like relationships has gotten harder nowadays, especially like in your 20s?
Yeah. I feel like nowadays it has, because most people in this time now, it's kind of hard to like really diverge from who loves you for you and who loves you for like what you got.
Yeah.
So I know most people look at what you bring to the table, and like I've always told myself, like, a dude will always take a woman off the streets, but if it was the other way around, it would not be happening like that. A woman would not take a dude off the streets to make his life better. And that's just how I look at things like that. So
that's it's rare, but it's true.
Yeah, so
it's
like,
rare, but it's true. Yeah.
So I just feel like at certain aspects, it's like you just gotta do what's for you, honestly.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't really hold somebody up to a higher pedestal than what you know they should be on. So like it is what it is.
Have you been outside of Texas?
Yeah. I've been outside of Texas multiple times.
What about outside of the outside of the U.S.?
I haven't quite been outside the U.S., but it's a couple places I actually want to go to.
Like what are your top 3 places that you would like to visit?
So my top 3 places, I want to go to Japan.
Why Japan? I keep hearing everybody saying Japan. What's in Japan?
Man, I don't know. Like I seen like a lot of like YouTubers and streamers go to Japan. It's like the scenery there. It's like it's so good. So it's like who wouldn't want to go there?
I mean, I heard like the technology is so up to date over there.
Yeah, like they're super advanced.
Yeah. So there's like a lot of gaming stuff that happens over there in Japan.
Yeah.
And also I hear a lot, but I have never been to Japan. Maybe one day I would definitely go to Japan. But yeah, I mean that's what I've heard as far as in Japan. That's what I'm just curious to see what were your thoughts as far as that. What other place?
So, quite frankly, I heard you just came back from Thailand.
Definitely, man.
So,
Thailand.
So I gotta go visit Thailand too. So it's
definitely
like,
going back too.
gotta go to Thailand. So that'll be another place. And I say probably for my last place that I want to go to, I really want to go visit Canada.
Canada. What's in Canada? I just heard it's cold.
I mean, yeah, but I've heard that people in Canada don't get mad.
Why?
So I don't know. It's like they're so proper, and it's like when they're mad, they still sound like they're being nice to you.
No, I've never heard that.
Yeah, like I've seen videos about it, so it's like, hey, so I just want to go to Canada to piss somebody off and like just see what they say.
So
to me.
you're just gonna go to Canada just to piss somebody off and just test your theory?
Yeah, just
is that what you're trying to?
I mean, like, I also want to sightsee too. So it's like,
yeah. I mean, I would definitely say, because you are in your 20s, I would say travel, say explore more. I mean, the world is big, and there's a lot of great places out there, that we haven't seen yet. So I say this to everybody, man. Just enjoy life and travel, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, I mean, the world is big, dude. The world is big. Because I remember when I went to Thailand, dude, I never flown. It was like a 21-hour flight. I never flown that long. I'm used to kind of maybe like 3 hours, 2 hours. So that was an experience myself, because that's 20 hours. I was nervous.
during the flight, like how was your body like reacting to like being on that flight for so long?
Yo, it was crazy because like I was saying before, like it's the time difference. Like they're like 1 hour. I mean, not a whole hour, but they're like a whole day ahead of us. So my body was just. I would say I think my body was trying to adjust the time difference, but. That was mainly it. I wasn't like maybe like tired or anything like that.
Yeah.
Now the flight was long, so I would say maybe my butt was tired because I was tired of sitting down and all that stuff. Because you can't do, like, you have to sit there for like 13 hours on a seat, and this is, you know, it's a seat that's like, you know, little, you know what I'm saying? Seat, so you ain't doing too much and all that stuff. So, but I mean, the whole experience in Thailand, man, it's just amazing. I mean, I think it's worth those 21 hours, man. But because I'm definitely going back, man, definitely going back. But yeah, man, I definitely would like to travel to like what you were saying, Canada and Japan, because I heard a lot of great things from Japan. So that's definitely, you know, a place that I would like to travel and all that stuff. Yeah.
While you were out there in Thailand, what was like the ratio of like people there, if that makes sense? Like what was the gender ratio?
There's mainly Indian people there.
Oh, for
real? There's a whole lot of Indian people there. Yeah. And from other places, maybe like UK and Europe and all that stuff. But mainly Indian. I don't know why. I don't know why. But yeah, there was a whole lot of Indian people there. All right, guys. Well, there was another episode of Fish and Chips. Again, here my boy Joe. Guys, if you haven't yet, go ahead and make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Anything you also want to say?
Hey man, I'm just thankful for being here. So, you know, I'm gonna be doing more podcasts and, you know, hopefully do some of my own. So y'all be on the lookout soon.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.